What is up, party people? 208 days out of 365 done of making art. Have spent about 2 hours doing sketches in people's books today, and that's about all I'm getting done today. I only have a few left to finish up. Hopefully I can get those done later tonight, early tomorrow morning, and get those mailed out. That's my hope and intention. Dropping some off along the way in Fort Dodge, and then I have to go watch my nephews tomorrow night. Things have been going amazingly well today. Woke up just in better spirits after last night. The whole day yesterday was pretty draining on me. Passed out and just had a crazy, amazing, awesome lucid dream last night, and it was so real, so vivid. I'll put that was the blog post today. I just had to get the idea down on paper because it was just crazy to me. So with all of that, I am also planning on heading out to my buddy's pasture. Living here in Iowa, there are a lot of cornfields and whatnot, but one of the staples of my high school experience was going out to this farm pasture and just kicking it with friends. We never really drank out there, and we never did too many crazy things. I mean, we did a handful of crazy things, but for the most part, it was just a nice place to get away and chill. And being November, snow's right around the corner, so my buddy's back from California for a few weeks, and we decided to seize the opportunity. It's nice out. It's probably about 50 degrees, 55 degrees maybe. But warm enough to have a fire and kick it old school. So I'm going to take my full-size van out to the pasture. You probably saw a time-lapse before this video introing the whole thing. Just because the picture, or the lapse it took last night, driving at night was pretty awesome. And I think Odin will put off a lot more light, and it'll be a lot nicer to capture with him. So I am going to go load him up and take him out there, because he's never been out to the pasture, but all my other vehicles have been, and it's just a nice thing to have. So I'll probably edit it right here. I will speak later about things. This may not be up at 10 a.m. I'm going to try. I'm going to hope it gets up there, but if it's a little late, I apologize. We're going to keep it short though, so I can upload it quickly. But with that being said, hope everything's treating you well. I believe there might be a couple new 100 Days warriors in the fray. I'll tell you more about that if they happen to introduce themselves, whatnot. Hopefully they get a video up, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care of yourselves. Later. So tonight was awesome, incredible, everything my soul and fiber of my being needed. I have a feeling it's exactly what Kevin Cross was talking about when he was starting to work on his nature series. There's something to be said about being just completely engulfed and surrounded by nature. Tonight, I don't even remember what I said in the intro bit of this today's video, but I can tell you tonight was incredible. The whole day has been just awesome after awesome after awesome bit. And to top that off with the going to the pasture and having a little fire was just incredible. I was hoping to do a time lapse of me driving out there. Didn't quite get it. I think we're probably planning on being out there Wednesday night as well, so hopefully I can get that time lapse in there, because I would love, absolutely love, sharing this place with you guys. It's been one of the most magical places of my entire life. Back when I was in high school, I didn't have many friends before the pasture. Once I started hanging out at the pasture and with a certain group of friends, we all just became so much more, and I think we really had something more that most people strive for their entire life, which was just a good group of friends that didn't need much else than each other. We got a lot of shit in school because people thought we went out there to do drugs and alcohol and just ludicrous cult type activities. And it wasn't that any of that. It was just a valley in the middle of a couple fields that we would just hang out and have a bonfire at. We did do some crazy stuff like smash some TVs when people would put their junk TVs out on the curb, and we would snatch up old couches and use them to sit on around the fire. But that was probably the most extreme things we did. This place, I honestly don't think I had some of the best friends I had until I was at the pasture for the first time. That first time I drove out there was in my 1980 Firebird, which the floor was completely rusted up. I mean, the whole car was just a real clunker. I don't even think the speedometer worked. I was just judging it by the tach. We bottomed out a handful of times going down the lane to the pasture. And once I was there, it just felt like being home. And it was the same feeling tonight. You come over a couple hills and see somebody having a bonfire in the middle of this valley. And it just... That's such a pure place of unlimited potential, really. One of my first vans, I changed my cover photo on Facebook to it, but my first full-size van, Lucifer, it was born there. I think I bought it from, or picked it up from the dealership where I bought it and drove straight to the pasture because we were having a bonfire that night. One of my favorite pictures is when he was parked out there, and it's black and white. Just perfect. Peaceful, nothing around, and just in tune with everything. It's definitely what my spirit needed right now. I feel so good right now, and like I'm on top of the world. Because Lucifer was there, Coin was there, and now my third big van, Odin, my 1987 Chevy G20 van, my pride and joy, has finally made it out there too. It was such a good night, just catching up with a friend and just talking about where our lives have gone the last decade since we've been out of school. 10 years since we've been out of school. The world's changed, but we really haven't all that much. And now we're both working harder than we ever have, and it's just becoming so rewarding. I'm looking forward to see what comes of it these next couple years for sure. Also got some news about my father. He's going to be starting radiation next week for about 8 weeks, so we're going to see how that conflicts with everything. I'll know a better idea of the schedule and how the next 2 months are going to play out when he gets back. He should be back tomorrow night, so we should be able to plan for the next couple months on Wednesday. So those updates are coming. But damn, today was just awesome. I hope it's treating you guys all very well too. I'm going to get back to working on some sketches. Hopefully I can get those done tonight, tomorrow, so I can ship them out about midday tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Once I know people have gotten their books, which will probably be Friday. Friday, look forward to seeing all the sketches and the things I've been talking about doing in people's books. But I know Jeff Lafferty posted a video about his newest art cast. I think it was $279 about shipping and whatnot. Check that out for sure. Jake Parker has a great video about how to ship things and whatnot too. I'm probably going to be doing one, and then probably tomorrow, about getting shipping ready and getting books out. I also have to figure out cost for shipping my book to other countries. The fourth Kickstarter is definitely going to be a worldwide event, and I'm looking forward to seeing if there's any need or want for it in other countries. I'm also thinking about doing PDFs for the previous chapters for a little bit extra. We'll see though. I still got to figure out Kickstarter. I'm definitely going to be doing that this week, so look forward to that video. It'll probably go live Friday as well. I got the con coming up this weekend, so lots of crazy things. I'm going to leave it at that now, so I have some time to edit this video together. I think you'll even get to see us starting that fire out, or rekindling that fire out in the pasture too. So that's going to do it for me tonight. Hope today's treating you well. Check out the blog today. One of my craziest lucid dreams I've had in quite a while. That was a lot of fun. It started out this awesome day that I've had. That's a Monday that everybody hates, but for some reason Mondays work well in my favor. So that's what's going to happen today. Hope today's treating you well. Love you guys, and I'll catch you tomorrow for day 209 of 365 days of making art.
You know, it would have been a lot different had we had smartphones.
November 2nd, 2015. Me, Noah Boss, and Jonas Studer are attempting to light a fire. We've now put a bunch of trees on it, some paper, and a lot of gas. And it's not going up, but we have an intention to get it going up. With that being said, enjoy this fireball. Really quick. Over here. There you go. Ooh, this is a bad situation. You're gonna just go in there?
No.
Oh, okay.
There it goes.
There! Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Made fire and shit. It's gonna get real hot real quick.
I'm still waiting
I don't think I'll ever be afraid of fire as I was that time.
I don't tell that story as much as I should. Because it definitely does make people think less.
Fuck that. People that have been in that situation, they know exactly what you're talking about. And those are the people I trust with my life.